And Vidya actually reached out to me and she wanted to know, Tabs, what's going on, what's happening. So throughout, she's been there, like a supportive friend, like a supportive sister. And during that hardest time, she introduced me to visualization, to all these new phenomena that I was just like, what is this? I've never visualized in my life. And she's like, Tabs, tap into your energy, your subconscious. And I remember when her first book came out, and I was like, wow. And I really started reading that. I remember we used to be awake at the same time during the night. Because she was a new mummy as well. And how she would be so organized in terms of, she's got her son's baby timings, sleep times arranged, and she was working in between, but yet she was also starting to have this plant-based diet and starting her life in this spirituality. And I was like, will I ever be able to do this? What am I doing with my life? What's going on? I'm a mom too, but I'm in the darkest stage of my life. I don't even know this, for me, like when I ended up with facial paralysis, the spirituality, the motherhood, the being the wife, the being the daughter, everything started. I felt like all my life was over just because of one thing that had happened to me physically. It was a huge thing, but it was a huge learning curve. And for Vidya to actually be there and trying to get me to see the light was absolutely amazing. And because of her, I actually completely changed and pivoted and started visualizing and found my area, found my niche where I had this purpose. Because even with general practice, although I had a purpose, I wasn't happy in myself.